Hello everyone, welcome back to the next chapter of Turnabout Goodbyes. So we were here in the trial, so let's continue. I have my water here and I hope it will not drip like the other day. Okay, that is amazing. We start off with a possible interruption. Wait. Okay, well, my parents are here in this side of the house, so I'll probably have to speak a little softer. So okay, let's continue. Karma? That is right, Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He's a god of prosecution, right? A god!
Not a single case?
He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. Oh, that's very hurtful for him. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. That is quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He told me that what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor, as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10.
So he was your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth?
Something like that.
And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep! Oh wait, maybe he's planning on losing on purpose so he can help you out?
Not a chance. He hasn't lost one in 40 years. 40 years! He's as ruthless as me, times 20.
That's pretty ruthless.
Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia, Maya?
Uh-huh.
We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think?
Oh, I can't. Sorry, I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach.
You couldn't reach?
I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again.
Oh man, what bad timing.
I am really sorry. I'll try my best.
That is because you didn't take her to the waterfall. I hope so. What are you whispering about? It's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. Alright. Von Karma, I hate you. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Von Karma? Is the prosecution ready?
Fool! You seriously think that I would stand here and, oh my god, if I were not completely prepared?
Right, my apologies. He's even got the judge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please. Well, the judge is not very easy to scare off.
Decisive evidence, a decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing of course, that should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness.
What is with this guy? Is he royalty or something?
How am I supposed to fight against these?
I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Alright, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Alright, my mouse is really... Oh my god, okay, much better.
Describe the incident, now!
Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please, take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve, around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10, she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat's rental shop. Over her map added to the courier card, okay.
Testify to occurred about the arrest, now!
I don't like his voice, how I make it, well... Wait, Mr. Von Karma!
Yes?
Actually, I'm the one that is supposed to be handling these proceedings.
Wrong. There is only one thing you need to do here. You must slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role.
Yes, of course, you're quite right. That doesn't happen in real life. No, he's not. The arrest of Edgeworth. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That is where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything, but the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well.
Begin your cross-examination, attorney, right now.
And calling to the station. Who was that man? You received a call from a man? Yep. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the two gunshots, right?
That woman and the man who called in the report are two different people, obviously.
Different people?
There were two witnesses.
Ugh.
Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned a woman who was camping.
The woman who was camping? A lot of heart.
What happened next, detective?
We had the scene of the crime as fast as we could. How long was it between receiving the report and your arrival at the lake? Well, I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That is pretty fast. Our motto for the morning is get there quick.
Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
I look forward to your next year's salary review.
So much to look forward to these days.
There's no time for detective daydreaming. Continue.
Okay, receive a message. Okay. Yes, sir. That is where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Where was he there? What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Oh, what? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. He didn't do it.
Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, calm, objective facts.
Yes, sir. Man, he's just got his share of objections. Nobody does suspect why. Why did you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors. Prosecutors. Oh my god, I don't know where to stress that word.
Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting, poppycock. I've never heard so many flippant comments from a detective on the force.
Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good.
Continue, now.
But the next morning we found a man. Alright, here. Did you find any clothes on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. It was shot through the heart, fatally.
Judge, here is the bullet. He didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved.
Very well, the court received this bullet into evidence. Alright. Dr. S. Edgeworth.
Nick, doesn't it seem like Detective Gumshoe's being a little vague? I bet Von Karma is feeding him lines.
His testimony probably filled with landmines just waiting for me to press.
What do we do?
Grit our teeth and press, I guess. What else we can do?
Well said, Nick. You are the man.
Alright. I didn't press on the last one. There. Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe, that is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right, sorry, Your Honor. Can I press on this again? What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? He has the same EP lava sets were. Oh, that is supposed to be a law. Oh, didn't know. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They are clear prints from Edgeworth's right hands. What? Harder! So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor.
Judge, this is the weapon in question.
Accepted into evidence.
Members of the court, We now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective.
Yes, sir?
Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol?
Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet must match the pistol.
Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings?
You don't know that? Shocking. To imagine someone here doesn't know something as basic as ballistic markings.
Nick, he's glaring at me.
Very well. I'll explain.
It's plain.
Actually, Judge, you do it.
Huh? Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on its bullets when it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate.
Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was, without a doubt, fired from this pistol. This pistol, which as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints.
Well, you have to look more deeper onto it. Harder! This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it.
Well, Judge?
I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However...
You wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge!
Yes? Oh, sorry. Yes?
What are you doing? A 10-minute recess now!
But wait,
Just bang your fancy gavel and with it on...
Who needs a man? Oh my god. This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway? Clearly Von Karma. Edgeworth, what is going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? Well, I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can see why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That is the only explanation I can come up with. How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say, Maya?
What?
Any progress with Mia?
Oh, sorry, it's no good. I know. I am no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can call my sister, I might as well not be here, right?
That is pretty cruel. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see how you're always trying to help me out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right? Oh my god, Phoenix, that was... How to explain it? You shouldn't talk like that to her.
It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits.
Oh, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately, but you never know when my luck is going to run out.
Really?
Whoa, right! Bunching is this case more than it's already. Yeah, true. No Bennett luck for Edgeworth. It is bad for my heart. Oh, sorry. Whoops. Right, so the trial continues. Crew is back in session. Mr. Bunkarma, call your witness.
Yes. Will Miss Lola Hart take the stand?
Yes, she will.
Lola Hart, you're a research student at the university.
That I am?
Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. Handle anything trivial or subjective.
Actually, well, I don't know. I don't know much about trials, but I bet that the testimony should be as detailed as you can. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I was thirsty.
You'll need to learn some manners.
No, it's you that you need to learn, okay.
Understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Very well. Your testimony, please. Witness's account.
It was a Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. There was another bang. And there wasn't everything on the lake about that boat.
That is it?
Enough. Huh? Judge? She happened to take the photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accepted as evidence.
Well, this is a surprise. This looks just like the very moment of the murder. I love Laura so much, please. Order! Now I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately.
As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake, so the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Sedgwick.
Order! 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 I will have order! Sean Keeney.
Well, Judge?
The evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant.
But wait, Your Honor! I haven't cross-examined my witness yet. A cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This footage worth 1,000 words, and they will read guilty. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well, if you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flood them as meaningless questions, and you will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court.
Nick, contempt?
Contempt of court, you know?
I guess I understand. Well, what are you going to do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony?
I think there was. There always is one. Oh, I think I noticed one little thing.
Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on.
Yeah, I've got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness.
Very well.
I pray for your sake, this is a waste of time. Alright. First, let me save. Thank you very much. Save. Already in episode 4, oh my god. It was on Christmas Eve. I was in my car, I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. There was another bang. There was an... Wait a damn minute. I fired 3 times. There was another bang. There was an Nari, I think, on the lake, but a boat. It would be very funny if it was here. No. Couldn't get that lucky. Alright. There was another bang. Alright. Okay. It was a Christmas Eve, after midnight. Then she was in her car. She heard that bang, the first shot. Got the window, shot 2 gents. There was another bang. There was an area thing on the lake, but that boat. Well, we could try and do this. That's kinda stupid. Objection overruled. Oh. Well, can I press? Or is this guy gonna punish me for pressing? Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day.
Huh? Yeah, well, yes. I know you want to find contradictions, but really...
I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Read us, continue your testimony. I was in my car. Why were you camping there anyway?
I am a research student at the university. I was taking pictures to use in my research.
What research? This all sounds suspicious. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research?
What does the witness motive in camping by the lake have to do anything with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained.
Wait, now I'm the one who says that.
Well, then say it already.
Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. hear this bang. So, you weren't looking at the lake at the time?
Nope. I looked after I heard that noise. She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not literally chat with a witness.
Alright, and then I look and saw you again. So, didn't you see you were looking after you heard the bang? Could you clearly see two men?
Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you?
Uh-oh. Press further. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men.
Yeah, well, of course. The witness is testified, but that she saw.
No, she did not. She only noticed after she printed the photo.
There's also a photo. You best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions.
He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. There was another bang. Were you watching the very moment of when the shot rang out?
Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble.
Von Karma, I think I hate you. Yeah, me too. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? Are you sure about that?
Yeah, sure as a country girl can be.
That sounds pretty sure. How come you're so sure? You're so sure.
Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake.
Scanned the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hort, She was looking for Gertie.
Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained.
That is what I'm...
Sustained.
Yes, of course. Oh, great. Enough! I think we've heard all that we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you're unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth nothing. But Your Honor...
You keep your promise.
Mr. Wright, I am afraid I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt in court.
And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood?
Nick, Lara's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy.
I know what you mean, but I can't say anything. What can I do? I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision.
And then pass your judgment.
Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Stand, or strand. Who was that?
It was me.
Maya? Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities?
No, I don't. Loda Hart, your testimony stinks. It is unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It is highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Did you really clearly see... Oh my god. Clearly see Mr. Edgeworth last night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outbursts.
Answer me, Loda.
What is the big idea, treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him. I swear it. I saw Edgeworth.
You did not. You did not, girl.
Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Court, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He's in contempt of court and must leave. No. No. Shit. Wait.
I was the one who made the arbors, Your Honor. Nick is innocent.
What's the difference? All that remains is for a guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Wrong. Wrong.
What?
Did you hear what Mrs. Hart said? She says she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That is not in the testimony. That changes her testimony and I have the right to cross-examine her again. Big brain time. Order! Order! Order!
You're in contempt of court. It is too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection.
I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot.
What?
Mr. Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again.
But he's in contempt of court.
No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, then arrest me.
Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck.
Maya. Oh, cute.
I care enough for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering on my witnesses.
I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction in here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. Alright. Last statement.
I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth.
That's it? Uh-oh, I don't know if I can find anything in that. But I can't squander Maya's efforts either. So,
that's it.
Well, what about the other man?
You cannot expect to be allowed to bitterly ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claim there was a contradiction in the witness testimony. Well done, find it, if you can.
Mr. Oh, shoot. Okay. Faces the light. Oh, whoa. I'm not quite sure what to do. Alright, let's present these. Fuck. I was like, no, you were not looking, you were looking for Gurdy. These? Alright. Gotcha. Gotcha, Miss Hart. Finally.
What? You got what?
Look at this photograph.
The photo I took?
The very same. There is something I want you to see in this photo. It is quite clearly visible. The fog, Mrs. Hart.
So?
This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet, it could not capture the faces of the two men in the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How?
What?
Mr. Wright has a point. No, he hasn't. Alright.
That is what I told her not to say in her testimony, please.
Yet, now she has said it, Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart?
What?
Could you see the defendant that night?
Of course. I said I could mean it, and I could.
Then please testify as the circumstances to your side, and I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully baked testimony.
How Edgeworth was seen. Here, right. It was a cold night and the fog was as thick as grits. So once I was finished with my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard a noise out of the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem.
You use binoculars? Very well. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. This one better be good. Alright. Oh my god. Okay, let's save until I run out of opportunities. So, how could you see Edgeworth?
Now, just hold your horses for a second. You has the Yankee types and never find a gal. Oh my god. You has the Yankee types never find a gal where I'm from.
The visitors already have trouble with that as it is. Nobody loves me. Some crazy fangirl.
Yeah, it's your death.
Alright. Now, many people are in Phoenix.
So once I was finishing up the camera.
Your camera?
Yeah, it's got an automatic. There's an issue we are concerned with this. It's Mr. Hart seen Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with all that.
Objection sustained. No, she's not letting her answer any of my questions. What is that? Binoculars?
Yeah, binoculars.
Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting star, correct?
Well, yeah.
Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? Is binoculars or binoculars? Binoculars, I think. I've got that with your camera too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers?
Meteor shower.
Oh my god, what song?
The camera is irrelevant to this case.
You can set it for certain.
Mr. Wright.
Sorry, I put in Will Carmel's voice. Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with the line of questioning.
But know this, if you find nothing with this, there will be consequences.
Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? This is make or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Well, maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well, Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera.
Yeah, I hear ya. Camera was set up to take a look with my binoculars.
Von karmic objections. Alright,
Look with my binoculars.
If there was a heavy fog, how would binoculars change all that?
What do you mean?
Even binoculars can see through fog, but you said you clearly saw him?
I did, yeah. Enough! There's no room for doubting in testimony.
She sounded pretty awful to me, but I have to find a clear contradiction first. Alright. Camera also to take a meteor showers. Have you pressed already on this? It's hard. What made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets taken on that lake, so it's not very suited to stargazing.
Yeah, well, see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight, huh? Mr. Wright, I would not have you battery on my witness because of her challenged intellect.
Oh my god.
Now, wait a minute. Continue testimony. You were saying how it was to you when you saw Edgeworth? No. No unnecessary comments, please.
I have no clue, let me check. Okay, apparently what you had to do is present here the camera because this is triggered by loud noises. So, what was this? Oh. This. You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie.
Says who?
I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly was she photographing? Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Miss Hart trying to photograph at the lake? Gordy. Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? Ah yes, the student record lake. Well, Miss Hart?
I never heard of no lake monster. You got to prove something. Let's see you prove what I was down on the lake trying to photograph this Gertie. Gertie.
I have it. Proof. Intriguing. Very well, let's see. No joking around this time, please. What's the proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gertie like monster? Well, it is the camera. What else can he feel? It means she gonna video because I don't want to fail. Yeah, what I was thinking, it was the camera again. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here, taken with the gunfire on the lake. And then this article about Gertie. According to this article, Gertie made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gertie, weren't you? That is why you had to set the camera to respond to loud noises. Harder! I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart? You were camping there and tried to take a photo of Gertie, weren't you?
Yeah.
Not bad. Are you a lawyer that smart? So a smart boy. I was lying there to photograph Gertie. You got me. So what?
Huh?
That doesn't change what I saw, does it?
Exactly. But you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove. It's nothing more than a witness who's an idiot who thinks monsters exist.
Hey!
But as you always succinctly said, so what? It changed nothing.
Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gertie for some reason, I know it. But who could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gertie from the court? Please raise your testimony.
Right. Fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though.
Something will change. It has to. I'm going to spot it. She's so cute when she does that.
Actually, I'm not a research student at university. I am an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That is why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just was in the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash, I knew one of the men's hands, and heard another gunshot. Gunshot? I was looking right at the boat the whole time, crossed my heart and I hoped to fry.
Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
The witness testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she's a research student or a photographer has no bearing in this process. Or what does he say? I didn't read it. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
I claim the defense's right to cross-examine a witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... Why? Was there a contradiction? Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind.
That would be a first.
Very funny. You understand? Oh, sorry. You understand this is your last chance at cross-examination, Mr. Wright? If there's no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at the time, Mr. Wright. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is new testimony.
Alright. Actually, I'm not a student at university.
Then, what kind of person are you?
I'm not sure I'm high-falling enough to be called a manner of anything.
An investigative photographer?
Yep. You get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures of my sister's graduation last year. And guess what?
What?
There was a UFO just hanging out the sky.
UFO?
You know, an unidentified flying object. A UFO. That is where I had sort of a revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer.
Oh, I see. Kind of a shaky basis for a career. UFO. Is Gertie really that newsworthy? Oh my god.
Heck yeah, they've been having them on the TV.
I'm not sure that appeared on the local news rumor of the month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe.
Hey, they also had a picture of him in the newspaper, for real.
Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's get moving, shall we? Yes, Your Honor. That is where you put the automatic sensor on your camera?
Yep, borrowed from a university professor. It analyzes every sound it picks, and when it gets a bang,
it snaps a shot.
Yep.
So how many pictures has it taken so far?
The only time the camera triggered was that night.
Oh. You sure about that? I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake.
Heck, if a worker out there what I was up to, the lake would be swarming with competitors.
Competitors?
Yeah, secret research bugs trying to steal my scoop.
Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth?
Well, actually...
Mr. Wright, I will not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case.
Whatever you say, Von Karma. I know you told her to keep quiet. Exactly what sort of sound was it?
Well, I never heard of one before, so I can't say it for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper sound than I would have expected.
There wasn't much else to look at.
Yep.
I don't know, if she heard a bang and she thought Gertie was up there, I cannot doubt she'd waste any time looking at the boat.
What? What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for?
Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence.
Witness, continue.
Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there.
Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at the time?
Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so, nope. The lake was smooth as glass and nobody was on the shore either. Neither.
I better find some sort of contradictions in his testimony. I won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way. There has to be something. Is these nuts? Alright, I have to stop. Okay, let's save and then let's present. Wasn't much else to look at, so I just watch on the boat. I don't know, let me check. Okay, I know I look dumb, but I actually thought it was this, but I thought it was too obvious. Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat?
What is with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it.
I agree, any normal person would. But you're far from normal.
What? You want to step over here and say that?
You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gertie. Thinking about it, what would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gertie, that's what. You wouldn't give it the boat a second thought. Harder, continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch the boat. You needed it to search for Gertie, and that is what you were doing. Well?
Well, now that you mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gertie might be out there and all.
Miss Hart, aren't you saying that you were not watching the boat then?
Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, you know, I could be a witness to a murder and all. I got kind of excited. I sure was watching that boat, till now.
This is totally uncalled for.
But hey, I took a photograph. You got a proof.
Still, we can see who's shooting who in this.
Right. That is why I took a photo and...
Witness, that is enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pipe hole.
Shut my what?
What was she going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can tell from the photo who is shooting. That's what she says she's going to enlarge the photo. She said, I'll drop the quality and I drop the quality a might. But okay. But it should let us see who is who. She enlarged that photo. Why wouldn't Carmel let show it? I've got a hunch. A better enlarged photo shows something bad from Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth, or worse. What should I do? I'm gonna show it. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not?
Yeah, I did.
Why is that enlargement not being presented to the court?
Because it does not exist.
What are you talking about? You were the one you told me I shouldn't oh my god. You're the one who told me not to show this in court in the first place. You old fool.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Bonkarma?
Miss Hart.
Show the photo to the court. Show us enlargement.
The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence.
Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court.
Here it is.
We still cannot see who's in this. It could be the defendant or maybe it's not. Regardless, accept this as evidence.
Happy now, Mr. Wright?
There has to be something.
You asked for the enlargement and you got the enlargement. Little good has it done to any of us. This way I request that you not show it.
I suppose this means that cross-examination...
It's over, obviously.
Then I would like to cross the cross-examination of Loda Hart.
None too soon. That was the flagrant waste of my time.
Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add?
I studied everything I need to when this trial began. Decisive evidence, a decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course. Then I believe it's time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo, somewhere. This is bad, real bad. What should I do? Object to learn. Show evidence. Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. What that may be? I remember it. Mr. Wright, you will should recall what you mean. What is about this photo strange? Okay, here goes nothing. How should the judge what's strange about this photo? It was the hand. Because he was left-handed or some. Here, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand? That hand directly contradicts the other piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I will show the evidence that the left hand contradicts right hand. And the evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding a pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Here you go. The man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Oh my god, voice crack. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired a pistol at night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then we shot our victim.
Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? Larry.
The victim himself? There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Harder! So you're saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option.
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is out of the question.
What?
An examination of the victim's wounds revealed the distance at which he was shot.
The distance?
The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away.
A meter? That's 3 feet.
There is no way it could have been suicide.
Harder! Mr. Von Karma, are you sure the accuracy of your data?
Of course, I reconsider the possibility of suicide, you see.
I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun revealed that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court offers the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That's all. This court is adjourned. Whew, that was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there on the lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away too. Oh, what? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look, I'm going to go and check on Maya. Oh, right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in the court. That is all. Would I kill you just to state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? Yeah, that is precisely what he wanted to say. I requisitioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony, though it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. Alright, so we're gonna leave it here. And that is all for today. First day of the trial finished. Alright. It's going to get better and better, I promise. So, see you in the next chapter. Bye!